So Stuart, another win at home, another win in the KDM, 5 wins out of 5. You must be extremely pleased with that. Your overall thoughts on today's game?
Overall thoughts on today's game? Sometimes as we watch on Thursday night, sometimes you win games where you're not being at your best. And I thought for large parts of the game we didn't do that well today. Probably the first 70 minutes of the game until we made late changes with the young ones coming on. And we changed our shape as well to see if we could maybe get more attack minded, get people forward, try and get balls into the box, and it certainly worked from that perspective. So, but fair play to the guys. We spoke early in the season regarding this cup and how important it was for us as a team and the club and supporters. So to now win 5 on the spin and this tournament, you can only beat what's in front of you. And Spartans are going well. They're going well in the second division, so we knew it'd be a tough game. So for us to win today again, and as I say, 15 points out of 5 games is outstanding, and now to qualify as a seeded team with 1 game to go is a testament to the boys of how well and how seriously we've taken the competition.
You had to obviously make one or two changes coming into today's game with a couple of wee niggles that was picked up midweek, and obviously bringing in the young boy at fullback, and sometimes people would maybe criticise or look at the inclusion of some of the academy boys as you playing a weak inside, but as you say, today it seemed to just give you real kind of strength all over the park.
Without a doubt, that's what they're there for, and they're there to learn, and they've been doing exceptionally well at the 19s level, and when they come in and train with us, so it's certainly not a case of that we're worried about putting Fraser in to start with. I thought he coped very well throughout the game within that, and then obviously Kyle and Andrew coming on as well. The two of them combined for a goal, which was fantastic, and that's a bonus. But they're knocking on the door, the younger ones, so that's why we probably felt that we didn't need to go and strengthen in the window for a further one, just due to the fact of how well these guys are doing, and they're getting closer and closer week on week. So delighted for David when he sees the progression he's making with the guys, and they're coming in and they're now showing it in the first team.
Yeah, and on top of that, you've got another super striker in Ryan Williamson as well.
Yes, yeah. No, delighted for Ryan. He's obviously had a tough time of it injury wise, so we're just getting him back. And you can see today he got through the 90 minutes, no problem, galloping up and down that side, which he's good at, and that's his strength. So hopefully there's no reaction to that, and we've got fit Ryan, and that means another one added to the squad that just makes competition tougher to get in the starting team. There's no doubt about that.
And just to mention for the man of the match, Lewis Gibson, who got another great goal, and again added real kind of quality to the build-up play and the balls in the box.
Yeah, he's doing great for us. I think we all know that. I know the quality of bringing. In fact, I thought his dead balls today weren't as good as what they have been. But the goal's super. It's a great goal, great work with him and Blair, and then it's a good finish. And yeah, he's doing great. He's doing great, no doubt about that. And he brings a lot of quality to. Sometimes where you're playing wide, you'll drift out the game, and that's just through natural play and the ball not going out there. So it's a case of trying to get him on the ball as often as we can, and you'll give us the quality that we can all see.
Yeah, and having secured that 5th win, that guarantees us a top 6 place. So obviously the top 22, I think it is, qualify, but the top 6 are seeded. So should avoid a championship side in the last round. So it gives you that extra game now against Hibsby in a month's time to kind of play with and potentially rest players or give some more of the youth an opportunity.
Certainly does. I think just because you qualify in the top 6, it doesn't mean to say that you're going to get an easy game or anything like that. We've seen all these games, there's nothing easy, especially in a cup competition. But certainly with the Hibsby being a midweek game, I believe it will allow us that we don't have to go with a full strength team to go and get a result to make sure that we qualify within that. So certainly from that point of view, we'll be able to maybe get 1 or 2 more youngsters in, and again, but the squad's getting bigger, so ultimately there'll be guys that aren't playing in the first team that'll get some minutes as well within that game. It certainly gives us a chance to relax going into the game, Brian, there's no doubt about that.
Just jumping back 7 days, we never got a chance to speak to you last week. Stenhousemuir, obviously a disappointing day.
Yeah, I thought we'll actually do okay for 20 minutes in the game, playing into the wind. It's always knew it was going to be a game of 2 halves when you get down there with the forecast, and I thought we defended quite well for 20 minutes, and we're pretty solid without looking a real threat ourselves on the counter attack, and and then they get the guy scores a super goal to start with a great strike from outside the box, and it flies in, wind assisted. Cameron's got no chance with it. Then we give away a poor goal from a set piece from our point of view, and then we almost give away another one straight after that. Again, Big Matty hits the bar with the second one. So I guess at 2-0 you're not overly disappointed going in, because I don't think we did enough in the first half, and then we get a penalty early on and you're thinking, right, we're back in the game here, but we didn't do enough after that. And then Stenny score 10-15 minutes after we score. I think that kind of time scale, and obviously knocks the wind out of you a little bit, but after that we huffed and puffed without. I thought Stenny were comfortable and deserved to win the game. So disappointing the run to come an end, because the guys had 6 out of 7, which is fantastic to be able to do that. So but now we just have to pick ourselves up, and I guess the good thing is you get a game the following week and we've managed to win, so we'll get straight back into that winning habit, especially out here, which is good. It breeds confidence, and knowing that if you're not at the best you can maybe still nick a win. So certainly happy with that. But yeah, it's Stenny are a good side. You need to be, said after the game, we need 6 or 7 doing really well for us to go and win at Stennismuir, and we didn't have that. I thought we're just a wee bit below what we have been, but ultimately a lot of credit goes to Gary and Stennismuir. They're a good side, and that's why they're where they are in the league.
And it's been a busy week all round. We obviously had Graham Webster's testimonial here on Wednesday against quite a strong Dundee side, which kind of brings to a close Webby's testimonial here. Yeah, great night for Graham. Thoroughly deserved throughout the year, and he's been excellent this year as well for us. But it was a strong Dundee side, and fair play to Stephen and Barry for bringing the team up and showing the respect for Graham, because they were really good, and it was probably a stronger game than I thought it would be for a testimonial. Played at a right good tempo, and a lot of Dundee players obviously out to impress their manager, and I thought they were very good, very strong, very quick. So it was a hard night's work for the guys out there, but thoroughly enjoyable evening, especially for Graham and his family. And he's, as I say, certainly very deserving of it. But hopefully it's not the end of Graham Webster, and we've still got Webby here for a year or two more, and we'll get the goals that we're getting this season from him. Yeah. Looking forward next week, next Saturday, back to league business, another home game, but Hamilton coming as the visitors. It'll be as tough as they come, I guess. Without a doubt. I think they'll be buoyed by the fact that they beat Inverness last week as well. So they come into it high in confidence. Good side, they're full time, they've got right good players. So again, we'll have to be at our best, there's no question of that, and be resilient in the fact that we might not have as much of the ball as we'd like to have, because they might dominate possession, but ultimately it's up to us to pick a team that we think is right to go into the game within that, and see if we can get a result that gets us off to a really good start in quarter 2. Excellent.
Cheers, Brian.